Good afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to your BBTV, your home for Buffett News. Today is Tuesday, October 17, 2017. My name is Brigitte, bringing you the news that matters. As always, let's begin with the daily announcements. Attention 5th grade robotics. Your team will not be meeting after school on Tuesday because of coaching conflict. However, the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade teams will still have normal practice on Tuesday, Bobcats, is that time of the year again. NJHS will be selling boogegrams in homeroom, beginning today and going through Friday. Write a note to your friend and they will get a caramel apple sucker. They're only $1. Make sure you know what homeroom your friend is in so that the note can be delivered to them. That's it for the announcements today, Bobcats. Now let's head over to Nick for a quick news story about the new volleyball uniforms that our team wore this year.
On Thursday, the Buffett Bobcats won against Davis Aviators for the city championship. It was a hard-fought battle that took both teams deep into the third set. However, it was the Aviators that took home the championship. But today we aren't talking about this game, but rather about a change that took place over this season. At the beginning of the season, the team received brand new volleyball uniforms. Our BBTV news reporters went out and interviewed team members about their thoughts on this change.
This 2017/2018 year, the girls volleyball team got new uniforms, and I asked some volleyball players about the uniforms. Check it out. How do you feel about the new volleyball uniforms?
It's easier and they're a lot comfortabler to move in and just easier to play.
I feel like they're more comfortable and way easier to move in, and they're not as loose as the ones before were.
Do you like the new uniforms better than the old ones?
I like them a lot better than the new uniforms because when you're playing, it's easier to pass and bump.
Yes, I do like them better than the old uniforms because again, they are more comfortable, and I like them better. They're also nice and not as worn out.
Do you feel you are proud to be a Bobcat while wearing these new uniforms?
Without being a Bobcat, I wouldn't have these uniforms.
Yes, because on the jersey it says that you're the Buffett Bobcats, and I like how that represents our school, especially because the jerseys are much nicer.
What's up, Bobcats? This is John here in the Sports Zone to get you updated on all things sports. Today is Tuesday, which means it's time for your BBTV weekend recap. On Saturday, the Nebraska Huskers faced their toughest test of the season as they took on Ohio State Buckeyes. It was another rough night for Mike Riley and the Huskers as they fell with a devastating 56-14 loss. However, this was the big story of the weekend in college football. The biggest story is the hiring of Bill Moss as the latest athletic director. But who is Bill Moss? Here are 3 things you need to know about him. Moss was hired away from Washington State football. Moss was an athletic director at Oregon before Washington State. Moss is a successful man. He hired Mike Leach, who turned the Cougars into a strong team, and Nebraska can benefit from his actions.
Good afternoon, Bobcats. This is Kayla bringing you the coverage of everything important to you in your free time. Welcome to Entertainment Corner. Today we're going to be checking out the world of apps. Normally, when we think of apps, you think of something that keeps you entertained on your smartphone, but isn't in this case. Today, we will focus on 3 apps that we think every student should download to help with your schoolwork. The first app is called Infinite Campus. Downloading this app will let you see grades and any missing assignment you might have. The other app is called OneNote. Many of our teachers use the computer version of this a lot at school, and having it on your phone would help with easy access to your assignments. Finally, we have Outlook, online app. This app will give you access to your emails so you can communicate with your teacher if you need help on any assignment. That's all for Entertainment Corner. Now let's...
Hey Bobcats, thanks for joining me today as your daily feature. As always, let's begin by spinning the world famous feature wheel to find out what our focus will be. It looks like the wheel has landed on going viral. For today, we will be talking about the viral eyebrow trend that has been cycling around Instagram lately. This trend is where people are adjusting their eyebrows to make them look unique. There are two major styles that are popular, the squiggly eyebrow and the braided eyebrow. The squiggly eyebrow trend started when famous beauty vlogger Promise to Maine posted the first picture of this weird trend on her Instagram. The braided eyebrow trend is a response to the squiggly eye. To make it fun, a 17-year-old makeup artist, Eros Gomez, photoshopped braids in her eyebrows and people went nuts. More and more photoshops popped up on the internet and the rest is viral history. That's all for the daily feature. Now back to Brigitte to wrap up the show.
That's going to do it for our broadcast today, Bobcats. For more info on the many stories you've heard and to see what we're working on future episodes, be sure to follow our Twitter page at BuffettBBTV. Signing off, this has been Brigitte. Have a terrific day, Bobcats.